Hi, Jill Horowitz here. I'm super excited to introduce Isabel Perez Salazar. She is a national and international award-winning artist that we have in our midst, and she's award-winning in photography, mixed media, sculpture, and even hand painting. If any of you remember over at the Sawgrass, there was a contest where they had all the alligators, and her alligator was the winning one out of multiple entries, as well as she is known to paint for the famous designer Louis Vuitton. And what's really interesting is all this got its start at Broward College. So without further ado, Isabel, please tell us what you're doing now.
Good morning. I would like to thank you to you, Jill Horowitz, and Broward College. And this is a great opportunity. And well, I'm an artist, an international artist, and I moved here 12 years ago now. I start fine arts and I studying art since I was 7 years old. So art and my life goes together.
That's great. So tell us, how are we so lucky to have you land at Broward College, and how did it change your life?
When I moved to the United States, I my English was basic, so I was not able to. I was not feeling comfortable writing and expressing myself. So the first course that I took was the writing for ESL, and I found that information in my mail and also when I was reading the newspaper. So it's like, okay, this course looks interesting. And at that moment my kid was little, so for me was kind of hard to start moving around, so I was taking that course online. And I finished that course, and then it's like, okay, I like it, so I'm going to do now digital photography. So I finished digital photography, and that opened an entire world for me because I was able to track my artworks, to take photography and good quality image that helped me finding jobs or making a good portfolio for job applications or for artist contest. Because when you have a high quality portfolio or image that you submit to an artist contest, you have a high percent to be selected. That happened when I submit for Tamarack for a mural. So I made a big mural in Tamarack, and also for the Gator Glam project. That was the project that you comment about, the big alligator, that if you want to see it is now at the Art and Culture Center of Hollywood.
That is wonderful. So tell us, did that also help you when you applied for the hand painting?
Yes, for the hand painted, because in 2018, Louis Vuitton, they post a call of artists. They were looking for an artist to work for them as an artist and artisan. So I submit the application. They ask for a portfolio and like around 10 or 12 image. I was selected. Uh, there were around 86 artists that submit for that job application. Then they select 25. The third interview, they select 10. I was still there. Then four more, I was still there. But then they pick a different artist. But 1 month later, they call me and they want to make some projects for them that I can't disclose her, but what I can talk about is like I was painting for a project for Mother's Day for the clients in Louis Vuitton, Aventura and Boca Raton. So I paint around 75 items
That's beautiful.
and
You're so
regarding
famous
Mother's Day
in
and flowers.
so many ways. Your local work is really being shown, and we really appreciate that. So what's the best advice that you were given? Because I'm sure it wasn't easy coming here, not speaking the language, not knowing where to go in your art career. And I'm glad Broward College was able to put it all together for you and help you with your writing skills and your photography skills. So what was the best advice you were given? Because that must have been challenging.
First, when you move to a different country, you need that you need to work harder since because you are adapting to a new culture, to a new language. And the best advice is that you need to keep going. No matter what, you need to keep going. Of course, trying to do your best and try to do your best every day.
So do you have a favorite quote that you want to share?
My favorite quote, it's in Spanish, but I'm going to translate. El que madruga, Dios lo ayuda. That if you wake up early, then you have like all day to enjoy and also have the help of God to everything
Oh, good. So
to receive that help.
are you an early riser? Do you start early with everything that you've accomplished? I imagine you're up late during the night finishing projects and up early getting started, huh? So
Yes,
what's
yes.
so what's something that you're super excited about?
Um, um, I'm super excited with all the opportunities that as an artist we have here because you can do art for public space. So I would like to focus also my energy to start creating murals and sculptures and continue with my artwork.
And do you do mostly everything here locally? Are you feeling a passion for giving back to South Florida and our community?
I help a lot in with the community. So I've been when I moved here, the first thing that I start was helping with meet and master programs at the Broward schools, and then helping with raising funds and all this kind of stuff with the
Yes,
community.
I think you've done some food drives as well, helping in every way you can, which is a beautiful way of giving back. So what is something you're deeply grateful for?
I'm great for my family and that I've been able to share my talents and for all the opportunity to learn.
That is wonderful. So you have a hero, or is there anybody that stands out in your mind as a hero? Maybe a famous artist or someone else in your family, or
Sorry. My mom is a hero because she told me all the time that keep going no matter what, and also the single dads and single moms that work hard, that they have 2 or 3 jobs and they have been there for their kids.
that is great. So as far as any other words of wisdom, I know you say you've been given good advice and you have some quotes and things that keep you going. It sounds like you almost like the Harry Potter where you just keep trying, you don't give up, you enter contest after contest, and luckily and skillfully you win. So what words of wisdom would you give to someone that was considering maybe going to Broward College? Would it make a difference in their life? And what thoughts do you have that you could advise others on?
That try and do the course and finish the course because that helps a lot. And if you don't have the time to go in person, you can do it online, but always you're going to have a new tool to learn and that you can use in the future.
Well, that's beautifully said. Thank you so much. Well, we really appreciate it. I'm glad that you took the time out of your busy schedule. You have so much going on. You teach in Coral Springs. Do you want to tell us a little about that before we sign off?
I teach at the Coral Spring Museum of Art, and I'm an art instructor since 8 years ago. And I love to teach. I teach from drawing, painting, sculpture, paper mache, mixed media.
That's great. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate your time today. Thank you so much for joining us. And it's great. We'll continue to look forward to see your work, and we'll put it on your website if people want to follow your career.
Thank you so much.